Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is June 14th, 2025, and yay for being alive. I don't know. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. Then go give the blog some love at hellocupcakeitsme.com. And then make sure you follow me on all the different socials and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how is everyone doing? I have just woken up as per usual when I do these. And it's a little bit later in the afternoon. It's almost 11 o'clock at the time of filming this, and I'm okay with that. Like, was up kind of late last night watching my favorite movie, Wild, with Reese Witherspoon. Came out in 2014. If you haven't watched it, it's a little bit of a slow burn, but it's a good movie. And it's about it's a like biography of a woman named Cheryl Strayed, or Cheryl Stray, like the animal, stray dog, stray cat, whatever. Um, she had been sleeping around on her husband and just using drugs and not being a good person, and her mother dies of cancer, and she ends up just going on this downward spiral and ends up walking the Pacific Trail, or the Pacific Crest Trail, the PCT. And it's a little over 1,000 miles. I don't know if it's exactly 1,000 miles or if it's anyways, it's a very long trail. And you can actually watch videos of people doing it on YouTube or whatever else, and it's actually really inspiring and kind of awesome. And so it's all about her story of walking 1,000 miles to find herself again. And back when I was first starting to do my walking and stuff, there were a couple of things that I always watched, like always watched. One was Darwin on the Trail. He's a YouTube creator, and just a really kind of cool, goofy sort of dude. Um, and he is very serious, very passionate about his hikes. He's done like all of the massive major trails. He's hiked the Appalachia Trail like 2 or 3 times. He's done the Pacific Crest Trail 2 or 3 times. And I'm not talking just like sectional parts. I'm talking like from start to finish type of walkings. He's done walking and stuff like that over in the UK. He's just been everywhere. So, also during his content and stuff, he talks about the different stuff that he uses along the way, and has some amazing bee footage in there and stuff like that. So I watched him quite a bit. And then Wild was and is still one of my most favorite movies. And then there's another one that has I think it's Michael Craig. And anyways, it's two older gentlemen who decide that they're going to have this like last adventure together, and they decide to walk the Appalachian Trail. And that one was called A Walk in the Woods, I believe, or something like that. But really good. And kind of my second favorite movie when it comes to like hiking and backpacking and stuff like that. So, I don't know how many of you follow me on Instagram or whatever, but I've been walking again and watching the movie, watching Darwin on the Trail, and just like looking at um, hiking equipment. Like I still have a bunch of my hiking equipment and stuff like that. The only thing I don't have are my trekking poles. Um, and I think I got rid of those, and I'm kind of pissed off at myself, but at the same time, I think they might be somewhere in the back of my car. So at some point today, I'm going to go tear my car apart and see if I can find those trekking poles. I never really used them, but I think I would be using them this time around just because I have a tendency to like overcorrect when I'm walking. And so um, if I had those to lean on and that I could like lean forward and just use them like a quadruped basically, then it might help me a little bit more. And then yeah, just trying to switch things up for myself, get back to walking because I missed it so damn much. And this is my last night was my 10th or 11th day walking again, and I can already tell a difference. Like my leg and calf muscles are tight, and they are like, yeah, let's do this. My lower back is still hurting, but not as bad when I go out to do it. It's not until I start to overdo it that things start to hurt. The tightness in my chest is starting to go away. The pain in my heart is starting to go away. And I notice that I am not like like I was the first couple of days. So that's been really good. Last night I overdid it a little bit for myself because I'm starting back over from like ground zero, literally, and going from there on back. So there's this parking lot that I walk around, and when I first started back in March 20th of 2020, I only did once around the parking lot and I would come home. Didn't matter if I felt like I could do 12 or whatever. Once around the parking lot, came home. Did that for like a week or so. Then twice around the parking lot, came home. 3 times around the parking lot, came home. 4 times around the parking lot, came home. 5 times around the park, or at the 5th time, I would do the 2 around the parking lot, and then I would walk all the way down to the rest of the parking lots of this park, make a loop, and then come all the way back and call it good. So once I was able to do that and feel kind of good and not like, okay, this isn't too much, this isn't too little, then I would start walking the full loop of the park, which is either 1 mile or like 0.3 from being a mile. It's something ridiculous like that. So, and then once I started doing that once or twice, then I would alternate between there and one of the forest trails. And so I want to do that, and I want to get back to want to get just back out to walking daily and making the progress that I was making. I had lost 60 pounds in a matter of 90 days, and that was pretty awesome. So I started my apple cider vinegar water again, and I got myself a big water bottle from the Dollar Tree that has like all the markings on it, like good job, good morning, all this, all the way down to like 9 p.m. And Last night, I walked around the parking lot 3 times, and that was, like I said, it was overdoing it. When I got home, my hips and thighs were just in a lot of pain. But I also drank, what was it? 64 ounces plus an addition. I drank almost 100 and, or well, let's see, 8, 6. So I almost drank 168 ounces of, uh, I'm sorry, 128 ounces of water yesterday. So, yeah, sorry, quick math. Um, but yeah, I'm feeling good about this. And this coming week, things have gotten changed for me. My friend sent me a message saying that she was going to go play caregiver for her sister. And so I think what I'm going to try to do is get out and actually do some cold plunging. And I'm trying to work out the logistics of it. I don't know if I want to go for a walk first thing in the morning and then go and do my cold plunge, or if I want to do the plunge and then walk. Um, but I also need to do my swimming too, so I've got to like work this out in my head. Um, or it might just be that I do my walk at night like I have been. So either way, Tuesday I plan on doing my cold plunge again, and then driving into town, and then taking a shower, doing the whole 9 yards, and all that other fun stuff. After taking my shower after going to the pool and stuff like that, instead of showering off right there at the car, showering off at the pool, and then swimming, and yeah, so all of that fun stuff. Also, there's something that I wanted to show you guys. There's a company called Little Ouchies, and this isn't a sponsored video or anything, but Little Ouchies are stimulation devices for people with like ADHD, or that need a fidget spinner, or um, need to cause micro pain to themselves to just kind of stimulate them. And you're probably thinking, why would you cause micro pain to yourself? Like, that sounds dumb or whatever. But for whatever reason, this thing really helps. And it looks kind of weird, but it's got all of these little spikies on it. And what you do is this one is a large one, and you just grab it and you squeeze it, and it works like a fidget spinner. But for neurospicy people, it helps to like acutely focus the brain, and also helps with like concentration and anxiety and stuff like that. And so you you don't get this long of a chain. You only get like a little chain about that big to like clip onto your keyring or something. But you sit there and you just like roll it around and act like a fidget spinner. The one thing I like about this chain is I can sit here and I can squeeze this while like still fidgeting with the chain. And but yeah, you just squeeze it, roll it between your hands. This is almost too much stimulation for me to do it like this right now. But like, you see that it just caught all the red it digs into your skin enough to like be a little painful, but not harmful. And it's solid plastic. They have some that look that I think you could put like a chapstick in or whatever, and it unscrews and unscrews. But I really love this thing, and the bottom is textured, so I sit here and I rub it with like one of my fingers, or I'll drag my nail across it, and that'll give me like a different kind of stimulation, and it's just really awesome. I'm gonna leave a link to the Little Ouchies website down below, but I'm actually going to get a couple of these, and I'm gonna give some to my therapist and see if it's like something that she would be interested in, and just kind of go from there. Because I know she sees other people who have sensory needs and are also diagnosed with DID. So that's, I like this. I really like the way that this feels. I like the way that it holds in my hands. And like I said, this right here though, this is too much, because this makes it feel like my hands are on fire, and this is too much. But I know some people that need that, and it doesn't hurt, and it's better than people cutting themselves or causing other injuries to themselves. But yeah, littleouchies.com. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by them at all, so it's my genuine, honest review of it. Like, I've only had it 2 days now. Well, not even 2 days. I picked it up yesterday, and the whole time I'm just sitting there squeezing it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of satisfying. So, definitely check them out. What else is going on? Yeah, don't really have much of a plan for this weekend. Last weekend, it seemed like I had back to back things all Friday, all Saturday, all Sunday. So, the only thing I got going on tonight is I'm going to go to the bar, and there is a musician playing who is supposed to have won like 1 or 2 Grammys or whatever. And yeah, I think that's going to be kind of cool. So the musician's name is Blue Meadows, and it's BLU Meadows. So yeah, but above and beyond that, really nothing else going on, and nothing going on in the personal universe. So there it is, my whole update in a nutshell. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And if there's a video topic you would like for me to tackle, please let me know. You can send me a private message, or you can shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com, and I will do my best to cover that. We could do a Q&A session. If you guys have questions, you can submit them, and I will compile them into a notepad or something, and read them off one by one. And yeah, so there's all that. So until next time, I will talk to you then. Don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and be a good human. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.